We are live. It is 3:04 p.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S., 8:04 p.m. GMT in the U.K. It is the Nomad Tech Project with Sam and Joe coming to you live on March 19th, 2023.
Yep.
How the hell are you, Joe?
I'm good, mate.
What are you butting it all the way to the top?
That's how I roll, mate. It's my style.
I know. Again, like I said, luckily that's a black shirt, but if it was khaki, that'd be a mouse shirt.
It is a green. It's a dark green, though.
Sure. It looks black.
Yeah,
like
it probably does.
It does, and it looks like the headset. You're all murdered out for the show.
No, look, it's different. I know what to do. I put my torch on it. You see, it's green now. Still looks black. Oh, okay.
Barry, the engineer, is in the chat. How are you? What's up?
Hey, Barry.
I'm not up. I'm actually tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tuesday is 1 month post-op for my knee surgery. So far it's just a little swollen. I can bend it.
1 month.
Can walk around. I almost fell yesterday at the mall though.
That's gone quick though, isn't it? 1 month.
Yeah, a month. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The funny thing is,
how'd you almost fall?
I was walking through the store, and I guess I was going a little bit faster because I was trying to keep up with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And we were walking through a store, and it just kind of gave out, like lost energy, or lost strength, and luckily there was a table of comic books next to me, so I kind of. But if that table was in there, I would have fell right on my butt. It would have been hilarious. Yeah.
Did anyone see it?
No, my daughter did. I don't think anybody in the store did because it was kind of subtle.
Okay.
Nobody was really paying attention. So
you styled it out.
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna. Matter of fact, since Scoop mentioned it, I'm gonna tell you.
Yep.
St. Louis FC is 4-0. So they are first. They're leading the Western Division in MLS. They are the first expansion team to go 4-0 in their first 4 games. And last night was their first clean sheet, 3-0. So it was pretty good.
Fantastic, mate. Great start.
And then they do stuff like this. So at the beginning of the match, they did this, which I thought.
I love this. I actually love this. Cool.
So I went and looked. I saw last night, and so last night they did this. They turned on the lights in the stadium and they put LEDs in the banner, So they read it all out.
I heard, Sam, they took inspiration from your room.
That's right, they did.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too. I'm gonna take it. So that's pretty slick.
It looks cool. I do like that a lot.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to see if I can go. But yesterday it was cold, man. It was like 20 degrees last night. It was windy. Whoo, boy, it was cold. So anybody who was at the St. Louis FC game last night was they were chilly. It was a little chilly.
They sold a lot of scarves that day.
They sold a lot of stuff
in the club shop.
Absolutely. And Jimmy's in the chat, and our boss,
Lenny Bonds. He's going to a kids' party today.
Yeah, and also, so happy birthday. So yeah, that's right. I thought his son's birthday. Oh, they just did the thing. I thought that was son's birthday was actually last week when they went to the Celtics game, but I think that was just celebrating the game.
Yeah, I was just celebrating. Yeah, he's got his birthday today.
Cool.
He didn't tell me where he was going to eat. I'll have to find out. I'm nosy like that. Yeah. I like to know where people eat.
And in the UK today is Happy Mum's Day.
So happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there.
That's right. In the United States, it's in June. But yeah, so happy Mom's Day. It's all good. So
it's Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Yeah.
Anyway, so it is. It's been a good day. So it's not too bad. It's a little chilly here in St. Louis.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like right at.
Is it the wind that makes it feel colder than what it is? Though?
Well, yesterday it was. Boy.
Yeah.
You walked outside. I was like, good Lord. We went out to took my daughter out for her belated birthday dinner. I was supposed to take her out, and I did have a chance to. She has a schedule, and I worked on the weekends, and I had surgery. So yesterday was a good day to get out. But yeah, if you stepped outside, the wind was it was cold. Yeah, today it's just as cold, but it doesn't seem to be any wind. So it's right at freezing. 0 Celsius today, basically.
So if the wind had been there, it would have felt minus.
Oh yeah, I mean last night, at the match, especially in the stadium, I bet you it was windy as hell. They whoever was at that match was cold. You
need to get yourself a ticket.
I need to get a ticket. I do need to get a ticket. And yeah, so it looks like there's some good matches coming up. Although I think the one I'm going to shoot for is the June 11th. It's at noon, though. That's a noon game. And that's at LA Galaxy at St. Louis.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be pretty good. So,
yeah.
Although I don't see, and I don't know what the situation is, but I don't see Chicago.
No.
Yeah, Chicago is not on the roster, or at least not on the schedule that I see, unless I'm missing it. Yeah, they don't have. No, they're not playing them at home, so they're not playing Chicago at home. They may be playing Chicago in Chicago, but
possibly. Yeah. Do you not play home and away?
I think they do, but I don't. Like I said, I don't see.
Maybe they've not released them fixtures yet or something. I don't know.
No, they have the whole schedule out. LAFC, Sport KC, the Sounders. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure.
Strange.
Let's see Chicago on the list, so that would be a pretty good.
Barnett said Scoop said their Eastern Conference.
Oh, I guess they only play in conference. Okay. Yeah, Chicago Fire's on the other side. Yeah, so they would. I guess they would play only their teams in the Western Conference. Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah. So far, so good, man. 4-0. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, Arsenal won today, 4-1 against. Who did we play? I forgot who we played. Oh, I think it's lost on me. I've actually forgotten.
Yeah.
It's all been about Mother's Day today for me. So.
Pretty warm, 14 Celsius up in Northern Ireland. Woo!
Oh, nice. Jimmy, do you have Twitter? Let us know.
Yeah. And yeah, so they're in the Eastern Conference. So they won't play them very regularly. Okay, well, that's kind of disappointing. Anyway.
So, Sam, you've got a new device, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you're loving it. That looks beautiful, the cloud white.
Yeah. Chalk. I think it's called
Chalk. Oh, Chalk. Okay, Chalk.
Yeah, I love it. I didn't want the Pro. Like I didn't get the 6 Pro. I got the 6. And yeah, the size is perfect. Like as far as like 6.2, it's plenty. That was the one problem I had with the S22 Ultra. It's just it's too hard to. It's a two-handed device, and it always felt like it's just hard to wield. I mean, it's nice just getting out and just kind of like, it's a manageable size. I like the smaller one. As a matter of fact, if I was going to a Sony, I would go with the 5 just because. Yeah. So Pixel 7.
See, with the 21:9, it's not too bad. The 1 Mark IV.
There you go. There's Jimmy's
hazel color. I've got the hazel color on my Pro, which I'm on now.
Yeah, I like it. I had the 6. I still have the 6, but my daughter, and it was very obvious I wasn't going to get it back. So it was either get the 6A, which I could have, and I thought about. But I was like, no, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. I mean, a few more quid for the 7.
Why not?
But yeah. So yeah, not too bad. So far I've really enjoyed it. I got it all set up finally.
Said you like the rails on the side, you like the frame.
It's just I mean, again, every phone that I've held feels, obviously none of them feel terrible, but I don't know, just right. It just you know what I mean? I guess it's the size. And the screen's nice, and I guess I missed all the little features. Like I love the music feature where it's
now playing.
Now playing. Oh,
I love now playing.
If you're out just at a store, out in public, and a song comes on, you go, huh? It's just like right there in the bottom, man. It's so good.
Such a great feature.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's only been 24 hours, but yeah, I like it. So
it's got the frosted camera bar on that one, isn't it, as well? That's one thing I don't like about the Pro, like the shiny. Yeah, the frosted one's nicer.
Yeah.
See, I want them to make the whole thing frosted, though.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about the Ultra, the finish on it.
I still wish they would come with the Panda. I wish they still had the orange buttons.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love a little accent.
Yeah, the little accents would have been nice. The silvers are, the parts are great. Although, again, going back to a Pixel after a regular phone, it's going to take me about 2 weeks to not keep hitting the goddamn volume rocker. And so
we discussed this, didn't we? Yeah.
God, it's the one thing about the design. I never get used to it. I never get used to that power button being. So, It
annoys a lot of people, I think. Unless you're Lenny and you only use pixels.
Yeah, right. It's just I never get used to it. It's like, ugh.
What ringtone was that? That was a very basic ringtone.
No, it wasn't. That is the ringtone. That is the Metal Gear Solid codec.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I couldn't hear it properly. Now you said it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ringtone. I've had that as a ringtone for probably 5 or 6 years on every phone I have. That is my ringtone.
That's pretty cool, actually. Now you've said it, I can hear it now. It just sounds like a generic ring, though, probably through my headphones. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. Metal Gear is such a great game.
Yep. So yeah, it's funny because one day I was at a store. Matter of fact, I was trading in a phone, and I got a call right before I turned it off and was going to switch it out and everything. And that ringtone, and there's a guy being helped by another customer service person who was sitting next to me. He just looked over and went. He's like, yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I've had that as my ringtone forever, so that's pretty cool.
Nice to get some appreciation.
Yeah, he just kind of looked over. He's like, yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah, he knew. Like I said, it's one of those things where Dan, as soon as he heard it, if you know, you know. So then yesterday I was at the store and I picked up one of these. I picked up some of these.
I like the look of these.
The little 8-bit NES cart coasters. Yeah, see, they even get the back. Yeah, they're just coasters.
Just because you can.
Yeah, just because you can. So I got Duck Hunt, Donkey Kong, Sight Bike, Mario 2, Mario 3, OG Mario Brothers, because, and of course.
Got the whole collection. Zelda.
Yeah. And then there's a Metroid one, but it's over there, so I don't have it. So, yeah, it's pretty good. So,
I like them. They're cool, mate.
Yeah, I like them. Well,
funny enough, I'm not using a coaster right now. I could do with one.
Yeah, probably should. And I got all sorts of coasters. Yeah, I got that. As a matter of fact, I got stuff in my desk, like literally, my desk drawer. Actually, my desk is pretty much it's kind of a mess. I need to go through it today and kind of get everything cleaned up because this desk.
Yeah, sort it out, Sam. Not right now, though. Not right now.
Yeah,
just a quick question. Is your SIM in the Pixel?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Since yesterday. Yeah.
You're going to get a skin for it?
Skin? I might. From our buddies over at extremeskins.co.uk. I might skin my shit. I don't know.
You got to skin your shit, man.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I definitely, if I would get a skin from extremeskins.co.uk, I would definitely have to get a clear case so that way you could see. No sense of skinning your shit and then putting one of these on the back of it. That's not going to work. So, But if you are going to get a skin for your shit, you should get it from extremeskins.co.uk. Yeah, check them out. We got lots of good stuff. We got two new colors: the cream, and the orange,
peach. Peach.
Yeah,
peaches and cream, baby.
Peaches and cream. So go check them out. They got all sorts of stuff. The Yakuza. They got a bunch of other stuff. Wood.
In fact, you can customize and make your own skins. So you could have half peach and half cream.
Friend of the show, Delavon, did that with his. It looks like they calls it, I guess, Donatello, right? It's like green and orange.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtles, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That is cool, actually.
So go check them out, extremeskins.co.uk. Get them and tell them we sent you. They would really like to hear that. 15% off if you use the code. I think they get the code from our buddy, friend of the show, Purposely Gaming. Yeah,
Purposely Gaming, yeah.
Matt will hook you up. He'll get you a code, 15% off. And it'll be
to be fair, they've always got discounts going. Different days of the week they do different deals. So yeah, check them out.
Yep.
Good quality. Skin your shit.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. I know.
Sam, say skin your shit in like a southern accent like you did last week.
Skin your shit.
Yeah, that's the one.
Go get skin your shit. Anyway, so I can't really do. I don't know. That doesn't work too well.
It does.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Extreme Skins need to pay you some money for that. That was good advertising.
Nah, they don't have to pay us nothing. We do it for love of the game. They're a really good company. They really do a good job.
They really are, yeah.
Good quality skins, very competitively priced. I would say they're cheaper than all the competitors, and they'll ship worldwide. So what the hell? Why not? So check them out and tell them we sent you. They can make fun of you because they'll say, why are you listening to those two morons? But we're glad you bought stuff from us, but don't listen to those two idiots. They're stupid.
Yeah. Yep. Just apart from the bit where they tell you to skin your shit.
Right. DT is in the house. All right. So now we're
Chad's in there as well, I saw.
Yeah. So what else we got? We got Pixel Fold maybe coming out with Google I/O. Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that because it's the sort of aspect ratio I want to see. But I don't know if I'll jump on it or not. I'll be tempted.
I'd like to say I would, but it's really going to kind of depend on its pricing. I don't know if I want. I mean, if it's like $1,800, I don't know.
I'd like to think it would be priced competitively against the Fold 5. They want to undercut that, won't they? You would have thought.
I would think so.
Yeah.
But
by how much though? I don't know.
I mean, I can't imagine it being more than 100, 150 less. So if they hit I would say if the Z Fold 5 comes out at, let's say it comes out at 1,800, they'd probably be at $1,699. I would think. But even then, it's still like at $1,700. I'm like, oh, I mean, oh man.
They do love a 9, like a 49 or 79, didn't they?
Yeah,
they like a 9 in there.
What I would like to do, and I don't want to do it, is I'm curious to see if they. I'm sure AT&T will have a variant, but I really have got it. I'm trying to get rid of all those AT&T devices I have. I have a couple on contract, and I want to get rid of them.
Do you not buy out the contract at all?
I mean, I could, but
there's a lot to pay still.
No, not really. I mean, my wife's iPhone's paid off. Anna's phone, she has a 13 Pro Max. I think it's halfway through. And then, of course, I got Flippy Dippy, which wasn't too bad because it was only $9.99, but only about 7 months into that. And
is it a 2 or 3 year deal?
It's like a 3-year deal.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's interest free as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. So, like one, I could pay like $200 and trade it up, and then so if they do have an AT&T variant, I could essentially get it, but I don't know. I just don't know. So,
you can trade up like that. That's pretty good.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I've got the 7, so I guess worst case I could try to leverage that. But then now that I've got the 7, I might just wait on it and see.
Where'd you get the 7 from? AT&T?
No, Target.
Oh, okay. Bought outright. Yeah.
Jermaine's in the chat. Our buddy Jermaine.
Doing some good Jermaine.
Check out his channel.
And Ibrahim. Ibrahim's there as well.
Yep, saw him too. Ibrahim's in the chat as well. So
all the cool people.
All the cool folks are in the chat. So I guess the moon. We already talked about the moon, didn't we? The
moonshots we did touch on it last week. Yeah.
We're still talking about it. I wish they'd just quit.
Yeah. I mean, like, as a Pixel fan, right, all of the shots you take have computational photography and they change shit around. So, like, yeah. I guess the main thing people are talking about is that the way it was sold as if it wasn't AI. I think that was the problem, wasn't it, for some people?
A lot of people were like, well, they had mentioned the Vivo, saying, well, Vivo has a moon mode, and they clearly obviously say, hey, this is being augmented. Like, this is being enhanced. So I guess that's what it is. Much to do about nothing.
I mean, we kind of all knew it. Anyone who's into tech probably would have knew that it was enhancing it in some way. I mean, come on.
I don't know what this is. So what's the issue with the screenshots on a Pixel?
So so there's a flaw in it. So if you redact things on it on a screenshot, there's I think it's an app or something that you can actually get it back, the original picture, without the redaction. So if you've edited it on a Pixel, there's a way of bringing it back, which is not good.
Oh yeah, it's not good, especially if you're trying to reject it for a security reason. Yeah, that's
exactly. I can't remember what app it was now.
Well, let's not broadcast it because we don't.
It's a big vulnerability, though. Vulnerability.
Yeah, let's not, and we're not going to broadcast it here because 1, I don't know the app, and 2, I don't want to give any undue people.
Yeah, you don't want to give that out. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's
But
true.
but at the end of the day, it's like,
But Google will be on that now. They'll fix it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oops. My phone just... It's like, did you talk to me?
Yeah.
Sorry if I set anyone else's phones off. I shouldn't have, because it's set to your voice, but...
Right. No, it should be. I do like the fact that, that's... Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to pay attention to... I mean, hell, I didn't even hear about it, so that goes to show you how much I'm paying attention, which is clearly not at all. Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that. I'm sure Google's probably addressing it. They'll probably do some kind of a software bug fix or a software patch or something like that to kind of.
Yeah, they'll fix it. I'm sure they're pretty good for that stuff normally.
Yep. Yeah, this is a great opportunity to educate the mass about smartphone camera. Yeah, again, I think if at the end of the day, if you really want to take really, really good photos, it's nice that fact that you have your camera and the fact that the cameras now are so good and with like 1-inch sensors now. But I think at the end of the day, you would still want to have like a true mirrorless or DSLR camera if you're really going to be doing serious kinds. Like if you're going on a trip and you really want to take the best pictures you can, I would think you'd want to at least invest in some kind of a DSLR. Spend a little bit of money.
Look, fundamentally, photography is about light. So the bigger sensor you've got, letting him more light, the better your chance of getting a better picture.
Yep.
And then phones can't replicate that.
No.
They can try, but with AI.
And the nice thing is, at least in the last 5 to 7 years, they've gotten a whole lot better. I mean, even phones I would consider budget phones,
it's amazing where we've come. It's amazing where we've come.
So they're going to keep doing that. They're going to keep working on it because, as you can tell, that seems to be the main focus with all these phones, right? Is the camera attack and what they can do and how far they can push it. So, yeah.
Well, they've killed compact cameras, really, haven't they? Like,
oh well, yeah. If you had or even like a disposable. Remember, people used to get disposable cameras. 20 shots or so.
I've probably got a roll of film somewhere that I haven't never got actually done.
I had some 35 millimeter. Some automatic stuff that it was great because I just remember as a kid. I just remember it was funny because they came out with 1 hour photo finishing. So you could and that was it blew people away. Like you could take them to this little mat and they'd have back within an hour or two. That was such a big deal back then. Of course, then you get 5 or 6 that were completely just, covered the lens. 2 or 3 are blown out. None are 4 or 5 of the 30 are out of focus. Spots, moving subjects, stuff like that. It's kind of funny how you really out of a good camera, if you had one of those 30, 24 exposure, you may have 10 decent pictures on it. You get your you're so excited to get the negatives, right? And you open it up and have little pictures. I don't know. I kind of miss those days. It's kind of cool.
I think people were more careful though, taking their shots though. They tried to frame it just right. It took their time a bit more.
No, they weren't. They were they were little disposable cameras, right?
Yeah.
Right. Or they had ones that had waterproofing. Those are the cool ones. They were surrounded in plastic. You buy them at the Walgreens or something, and you take them under.
I loved how Polaroid come back around though, didn't it? Polaroid become cool and trendy again.
Yeah.
It is pretty cool though.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see how smartphones have kind of just not only just changed mobile photography, but just photography.
Well, half the things you just said, right? AI fixes a lot of them.
Right.
On the Pixel, the de-blur feature.
Well, and I like the fact too, because it makes photography now and decent photography accessible to the masses, right? Now people don't have to spend a bunch of money because they're already buying a decent phone, like an iPhone, or if they're buying a Samsung or a Pixel, they already have a built-in camera that's pretty good. So it's kind of nice, instead of having to lub around 2 different things and take it out of the bag and have to get a battery and all that kind of stuff. It's nice, right? It's currently kind of handy. It's interesting how, same thing with music. I mean, smartphones pretty much killed CD and players.
Yeah.
Had Walkmans and Discmans and stuff like that. Well, it killed all that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think iPods
really buys music from a music store anymore. They don't even sell CDs anywhere.
No.
You can go get, now I think it's kind of nice that LPs, vinyls kind of becoming kind of, nostalgic.
It's the older things like that. Yeah.
I love it because it sounds great. You get the little pops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get one of those. So I I still wish that we still had, and really obviously professional photographers still have physical media, right? They still would, they could still do all that, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Just remember going to the store and as a kid, giving your kids, let them, all the kids at the party, let them take pictures with the little disposable cameras and then take them all and collect them all and then go see what they took pictures of. Of course, you always have pictures of somebody's butt in there somewhere.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, that always happens. Yeah. And you wouldn't get it till you.
10-year-old's going to go there and go, look at my butt, click. And it has to happen. It makes that stuff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Whereas now you'd be like, delete straight away. Away. But do you know what else is good about mobile photography?
There's something about physical media. Yeah, there's something about like CDs and vinyl and hell, even VHS. It's fun. It cracks me up, right? It's just like it's just hilarious. But yeah, I especially for people like me who grew up with physical media, right? Having those kind of things, there's something to be said for it. I mean, some of those things you just cannot like. Again, the sound of vinyl LPs just sounds. I don't know. I guess it's really a nostalgic play. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't sound as good, but I don't know. It's
loads of things to it. It's the touch as well. It's like mechanical keyboards. Like it's all these things, isn't it? It's all your senses being used.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it.
And of course, a man who is very, very knowledgeable about the photographies. He's very, very knowledgeable about that.
Going back to mobile photography, another thing that's great as well, that's really accessible, is different editing apps like Snapseed's free. Lightroom, you can get a free version. The paid version ain't too expensive. Like if you want to go up levels as well, you can do that really easily.
Yeah,
it's like you can get a cheap tripod quite easily. The pro modes on some phones are good.
The barrier to entry for trying to take professional level photography with lens filters too on top of your smartphones and a tripod and then having editing tools that are right there on the device. It gives you a lot more. Yeah, it gives you a lot more. Again, it gives people a lot lower barrier to entry right now. That anybody don't have to spend a whole lot of money. You can get pretty good quality stuff, which I like. But again,
you could learn on the phone and then
then if you're ready to leverage a DSLR or a mirrorless camera and really kind of turn that into something that's more but I mean, at the end of the day, getting upset about I can agree. Samsung not being totally transparent about that is kind of a shitty move. But it's not the first time, and they're not the only company that's kind of, when it came to tech.
I mean, that's marketing, right?
That weren't really 100% transparent about it and got caught doing it. I mean, Apple's done it too with their phone technology and battery this and saver this and enabling features on a build of iOS and not telling anybody about it, so that way they would kind of find out. And what's funny is I don't know why they keep doing it, because eventually people are going to find out. You're going to have those people are going to dig into the settings, they're going to dig into the software, they're going to dig into the OS level, they're going to find all this stuff. It's a matter of time. Somebody's going to find out. So why not just say, hey, in iOS 16, we made a change. We're doing this economical, more efficient battery thing because we're trying to save the environment, Here's where it is. Well, yeah, I mean, it is. You can make that decision on your own, but at least you can say, hey, you don't want to enable that feature because it's going to change the way your phone performs or charges. Here's how you disable it if you don't want to do that, right? Instead of not saying that and somebody find out about it, then it turns into this big old hoop-de-hoop. If Samsung would have came out and said they enhanced the moonshot photo, then people would have still taken a bunch of moonshot photos, and people would have like, oh, okay. And then you would effectively have taken the weapon away from right? I just don't I don't know why companies just don't. They never seem to learn.
Nope, they never will.
Yeah, they never will. Well, somebody may eventually. One person, they'll do it one time, then we'll find it a breath of refreshing. I'll be like, holy shit, did you see that? Whoa! And then we'll find it to be the most transformative thing ever in marketing, where they decided to. Well, they told us something right out of the box. Like, that's pretty awesome.
They were honest.
Holy cow, they were up front. That's crazy, right? So,
what else are they hiding, though? If they're upfront about that, they're hiding something else.
Sure. So anyway, that's pretty good. So
we're going back to marketing quickly. Like with the Pixels, Magic Eraser was a big thing, but now you can use it. If you've got Google One, you can use it on any device.
Yeah, but I don't have Google One, and I didn't have Google One.
You suck.
But I didn't have my Pixel.
I have Google One. Do you know why? Because I have the VPN. The the extra storage as well. It's nice.
I mean, I have OneDrive. I have a terabyte of OneDrive storage. Though.
Oh, do you? Oh,
yeah,
so you've already got that, so you don't need. Yeah,
I mean, that's the reason why, and that's the same reason I don't use any other kind of storage media, because AT&T offers cloud storage. Apple does too on their
Amazon
iPhone.
do as well. Amazon do.
I mean, but I got a terabyte. I think last time I checked, I think I have out of the terabyte, I think I have 24 gigabytes.
You don't take many pictures either, do you? Anyway, or video.
Well, no, not really. But I still have a lot of storage stuff from I have a computer that all my daughter's pictures and stuff. My ex-wife gave me her download of like media from when Anna was little. She took all the pictures when I was little. I just use OneDrive, and so it works perfectly. It's seamless. I just log in. You can do camera uploads. So
yeah,
I never use Google One, and I have a VPN. I use the service for VPN. So
yeah,
I never decided to pay for the Google One, but I know a lot of people are, and yeah. That's where Jim Hoff is actually in the basement of Apple's headquarters in Cupertino. That's finally where he is. I don't think so. Oh, who knows? They're never going to find that guy, basically, is what it comes down to.
Chad's at 1.74 terabyte. What? Wow. How are you at 1.74 terabyte, Chad? Wow. That's impressive. I've lost Sam. Right. People in the chat, I want to get a laptop or a Chromebook. Anyone that you guys would recommend, please pop it in the chat. That would be much appreciated.
Well,
hello, Sam.
Hey, what's up? I found out. Well, this is the remainder of the Metroid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought I heard chewing. I look over there and my Kono's over there, and so
that
this was
explains why he disappeared.
Yeah, this was the Metroid card.
He was hungry.
No, she just likes to destroy stuff. It's cool. So now I'm down to 7 coasters. That's why I bought 7 of them, folks, because I have dogs.
Now, had that been the only one, you'd have been pissed. But
oh yeah, no, I got a bunch, so it's cool. But I was like, oh yeah, always around this house. We've had a couple of remote controls. I don't know what they call them in the UK. My buddy calls it a clicker.
Clicker.
Yeah. Boston, they call it clicker. That's what the clicker.
Remote control.
Yeah, 24 gig. That's all I have, I think. I don't know. Let's find out. I think maybe it's more than that. It might be 100 gig. I don't know. Let's find out. I don't even know. Let's play. How much is on Sam's?
How much is on Sam's thing? Yeah. And then actually, why don't you just share your screen and show us your favorite pictures?
Sure. Not doing that.
And tell us what device it's been taken from.
No, I'm sorry. Here we go.
Oh, Jermaine said he would never recommend a Chromebook. Oh, why not?
Yeah, Chromebook's all right.
Why not, though? To be fair, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's dark.
To be fair, the Chromebooks I've been looking at have been high end, and then when you look at that price, you might as well get a laptop.
All right, sorry, I was wrong.
What does it say? Oh, 155 is that? Yeah, 156 or
155 out of 1.1 terabyte.
You've still got plenty of room for maneuver there.
That's like 15 years full of stuff. Yep. So yeah, it's about 115 gig. So that's not bad. So sorry, that sounded like it was. Yeah, it sounded low. It was like maybe 24 gig. But again, yeah, I know, I understand for people. Forget a Chromebook. So there's a couple of people. Michael Peppertech's not a Chromebook fan. Piotr says, I'm looking for a laptop.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, if
their laptops are good. Huawei laptops are good.
Yeah, I would like to get one here in the U.S. And I'm sure somebody has one, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at that. Thanks, Peter.
Yeah.
It's a Snapdragon Insider, by the way, as is Chad and Dan. Quite a few Snapdragon Insiders in the chat today.
DJ clean out raw file.
Great community.
And he has around 30 gig of 256. Yep, and I agree. It's
Sam, quickly, you should join the Snapdragon Insiders.
Why?
It's a good community. It's on Discord. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good people. It's nice.
I'm sure I'm sure they're fantastic folks, especially the people that I know that are in the Snapdragon Insiders. But I mean, do you have to like comment and talk about it? Because I really don't. You
can be as engaging as you want, mate. You don't have to be in there all the time.
I probably won't be in there very much.
That's fine. I'll add you anyway.
It's just like I just don't. I don't. I just got.
I'll add you anyway.
I'm a busy bloke.
No, you're not. You're at home all day now.
Yeah, I know. I agree with Michael Pepper. I wish they weren't banned in the United States. Yeah, yeah. Is there a public Discord?
Yeah.
No, I think it's. Is there?
Invite. Yeah, I can invite you.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, again, and now that Michael's there, it's even better. So.
Yeah. He recently. I saw he jumped in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
it's great because I'm seeing more faces. I know.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I guess my question is, what do you talk about?
Like we do, talk about all different things in tech. Obviously, there's all different things. You can talk gaming if you want.
Yeah.
You can talk about audio gear because obviously Snapdragon do a lot of stuff for that. But then there's also just generic chat as well. Yeah, it's good fun, man.
So how's the knee? Okay, so knee's feeling okay. I'm no pain meds. I haven't taken pain meds the entire time. Yeah. So yeah, no pain meds. But let's see if I. Here you go. That's it.
Looks badass.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's okay. So it's not too bad. It's just swollen around the joint, which kind of sucks because it's just because I can't bend it.
Did they take the fluid out, or has that still not happened?
No, he didn't. Actually, he said that the swelling is a lot less than he thought it would be. So
that's good.
It worked out pretty good. So no, he's like, no, you're a lot farther along. But it's I did tell you, I for some reason I don't know why I thought it was like a 6 to 8 week recovery. And he's like, no, it's more like 3 or 4 months. I was like, oh, well, I don't know why. He goes, where did you get that from? I was like, I don't know. Is that
what you told your work? 6 to 8 weeks?
Well, no, I told work that I couldn't come into so I'm not allowed to come into the bank for the first 8 weeks because, so I don't work in the main building. We have another space that's leased next door in one of the.
Oh, okay.
But it starts at 19. So it's 19, 20, 21, 22. So the top of the building. So the problem is if you have a fire drill, which was a funny thing they did 3 weeks ago. But they do those striker chairs, where they strap you in, they can kind of go down.
Yeah, but
apparently the striker chair that goes for that building, the stairwells are too narrow. So getting it around the corner, when it's by itself, it's easier. When it's something in it, they said they were having problems getting around each turn.
Okay, so when it actually does its purpose with somebody in it, it's no good. That's good.
Well, yes, exactly. They needed a smaller chair because they just bought chairs for the main building. Well, in the main building, the stairwells are a lot wider, so it's fine.
Yeah.
The problem is the building they're leasing across the street, it's not as fine.
That needs to be high on the agenda to get fixed, right?
I would think so. So I'm glad I wasn't there because that would have been a long 21 flights to go up and down. So
you'd have felt like a king, though.
Well, the funny thing is we had just had training about how to. I've used the striker chair because I was in law.
Yeah.
So I've used it before a couple of times, and it's really awesome. But the funny thing is we had just had a training where we had to all watch the video on how to use it and how to put somebody in it and how to use it. And it would be like, how cool would that have been? Like a week after watching that mandatory video, we actually could have used the damn thing. It would have been pretty cool. So yeah, I won't have to go back into work until the end of April. Well, last week of April.
Okay.
So yeah, so far so good. Minimal surgery. Yeah, no, it wasn't a minimal. It was just they did a good job. But yeah. It's lots of just doing my exercises and maintaining the swelling. I mean, that's why I've got
Dr. Adich has given you some advice there.
Yeah, had this on a minute ago. So I was, but yeah, it's pretty good. So I can't complain. So far, so
that should be Dr. O'Neill.
Dr. O'Neill. Yeah, that's right. He's telling me lots of sunshine. Yeah, and I'm doing a lot of exercises. Matter of fact,
I saw how powerful your leg was. He thought, get some sunshine, mate.
Right. The funny thing is they have to be doing all sorts of exercises for quads and my hamstrings. So the funny thing is I really never did exercises for those things. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'll probably come back and I'll be all legs, right? I gotta have arm and chest day, or I'm gonna look like
yeah. You could get a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't skip leg day.
Yeah. I can't handle the stairs. Yeah, I mean that 21 flights with this busted ass knee, I would have just jumped for it. If I would have jumped, I could have went right down the middle and kind of went like this, went right down like Matrix.
Not gonna lie,
right down the center. That would have been sweet.
I'm so unfit. I can't deal with any stairs either.
Yeah. No, it's all good. That's
Like,
cool.
look at my shirt bursting open. Bloody hell.
Well, yeah, just gotta be careful. And then
You're awesome. Yeah, it's true. You are, mate.
my mother-in-law thinks these are funny. She buys me shit like that all the time. The other one I really like, she says, is let's assume I'm right. It'll save time. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
You need to get skin your shit as a t-shirt.
I couldn't wear it in public.
Yes, you could.
Nah, I probably couldn't. not where I was. Yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah, that was that knee was for OnlyFans. If I ever had an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Sam's going to open his only. Do you know what? There'll be someone out there that likes knees.
Sure.
I bet you.
I'm sure.
There's going to be people out there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's people into all sorts of stuff, including surgical scars on your knees.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
really
probably
turns your knobs or dials. Sure. Okay.
If that is the case, we're probably not the podcast for you, apart from at the moment.
I don't think we're the podcast for anybody, but definitely not those people.
Not at the moment.
If that works for you, yeah, it's fine. So there's something out there for everyone. So yeah, let's go see. Let's see. What do I got? What do I have in my desk drawer today? Still have.
Yeah, but this is a new segment on the podcast. What's in Sam's drawer?
Okay, so this is a new segment. We're going to do this one time. So I've noticed there's a lot of shit in my drawer. So we're going to do this. Flippy Dippy.
Flippy Dippy.
Duo.
Both skinned, by the way.
A whole bunch of N95s. My buddy's a respiratory therapist. During the pandemic, he gave me like a shitload of these, and they stuck in the drawer, and I haven't used them. Now we don't wear them anymore. So I got a bunch of N95s. So if you want bigger,
you never know when you might need them. So
lighter.
I bought one of them. I bought one of them recently, and it looks exactly like that.
Candles. I have candles, but now I actually
have. Yeah, it's just handy to have, isn't it? Yeah.
And I have like a little warmer, so now I put the candles on the warmer. It seems like it's better. I don't know why.
I mean, everyone should have one of them. Everyone should.
S22 Ultra. That's going to go to my eventual son-in-law because he's got the I think he's got the Galaxy S20 FE. I think I bought it.
Eventual son-in-law. Is this
my daughter. Yeah, the one that lives in here. Not Anna's. No, Kaylin's boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's
not a new engagement.
No, they're not even engaged, but eventually they will because I know how they are. So he's going to get this because I'm going to take his S20 FE. I'll probably just keep it. So that's going to go to him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we got going on.
It's a cool trade for him.
Of course. Near and dear to my heart. 950.
Yep. Anything with a Windows logo.
Pair of headphones. I don't know why I have
what headphones are they?
I don't know. They're just black headphones. They're pretty.
You can't just say they're generic headphones.
They're generic headphones. They came with something. I don't know.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the bag of my cables and SD cards. My father-in-law had an issue where he tried to move some stuff, so I didn't know what he had as far as setup. So
it's organized, nicely organized. Yeah.
A little bag. So that's for Dad. Let's see what else we got here. Pen.
Yeah.
But so the pen will go into my pen holder. You can never have enough pens and pencils, right?
You just done some tidying up there.
Right. 5 floppy disks that I put together.
What are them things dangling off the side? What's the things dangling off the side?
Oh, these for your like ID badges. They go in your
yeah. On a lanyard or something.
5 floppy disks. And punch
okay, yeah.
It's just 5 floppy disks. That's my.
Do you know what's funny about that? That a hard disk was floppy and a floppy disk was hard.
I know, crazy, right?
It's crazy.
Some more coasters because you can never have enough. These are cork coasters. These are nice. So I got coasters.
Wait a minute, Sam. Have you got a coaster collection we don't know about?
Apparently, I do. I don't know why, but once recently departed, thanks to my dog.
Well, yeah.
Cable.
Oh yeah, they're always lying about. Is that USB-C or?
Yeah, USB-C A.
A to C. Yeah.
And I've got a charging brick.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3 of those in there. What the hell is this?
Like they're all around the house, right?
I don't know what this is. It looks like a sleeve of some kind. Oh, I think this is for like the back of my car. It's something that goes on like over the back seat or the front seat that goes to the back. So you get like a pouch. This is like a little part that goes with that. I don't know why.
Just gonna sit in a drawer.
Cleaning cloth because you always need one of those little cleaning cloths.
Yeah.
Screws.
Or your phone.
This is for the TV, the LG, for the the feet.
The new one you got.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do that. So put that there. What else we got? Oh,
this is very typical odds job drawer.
Couple bands.
Yeah, for your Mi Band. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Got a pencil. Oh, mask, but it's got the logo of where I work, so I'm not going to show it to you. But it's one of these little cool fabric masks.
The way you're holding it, it looks like a thong.
I know it does. My Galaxy 3. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hey, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
One M8 still in the drawer. Still works. I don't care. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is for the flippy dippy. The actual.
Oh, okay.
It gives you a little ring, and then Swiss Army knife because you always need one of those. And finally,
with a proper Swiss logo on it.
Right. And finally, stickers from where.
Oh, my daughter loves stickers.
Where I went to university. I went to Webster University. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they gave us a bunch of stickers. Now I'm not going to put these on. I put them on a couple things.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, taking a couple off there.
Yeah, but I gave one to my daughter. So and that's it. That's what's in my drawer. So that's what's in Sam's drawer today. So go
exciting.
Yeah.
See, my drawers are random because these are shared with Lauren as well.
Oh, okay.
So I've got a glue gun.
Yeah, those are sweet. I like glue guns.
Yeah, they're pretty cool because she's a teacher. I've got RIP Stadia. That's sitting in there. It's a beautiful controller, though. I really like this controller.
Actually, I thought it would look like an Xbox controller.
So if I get a laptop, I will link that to it.
Yeah.
What else have I got in here? Oh, I've got loads of Blu-rays.
Oh, okay.
That's a good film. Girl with a Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, it was very good. I liked it.
The original version.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh, and there's Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
You are now, yeah.
I am now.
Oh, wow. This ain't even Blu-ray. This is like
old
budget DVD.
You know what's fun? Oh, Step Brothers. Hell yeah, that's a good one.
Great film.
The only thing is, if you would say it was HD DVD, that would have been sweet. I would have been very impressed by that.
Do you know what? I love this film.
Oh, classic comedy film for sure.
Yeah. There's more room for activities.
Right. Boats and hoes. Right.
Boats and hoes. Boats and
this
hoes.
Was in my drawer too. My little.
Oh, that's nice.
Game and Watch Zelda. Yeah, it's great. I love this thing. It's fun. It's like
my dad had one like that. It was a little platform, Mario platform thing. You had to jump.
I mean, this is like it has like you got. I think it's got Zelda. It's got Link, and it's got something else on it. But yeah, it's fun. I sit there on the table, and it's fun.
It's a nice little handheld.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's kind of neat.
If I had money, I'd get loads of different handhelds. I'm seeing if there's anything else more exciting. Because I've got quite a few drawers here, Sam.
I know.
Oh, I've got a load of. This is where I was switching phone up. I've still got the official nothing case.
You still have the phone?
No, well, I've still got a spare case.
The problem is you should have gave that to Dan, but Dan looked like he was not offload.
Has Dan still got the nothing phone?
I was trying to ask for a trade. I said I'll trade you, and then that's when Matt come in. Is like, yeah, shipping to the UK only costs like $1,000. Anyone
in the chat, UK based, obviously for me, I'll happily send that to you if you want it. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a hole punch thing.
A hole punch, yeah.
A big old hole punch.
Correct. I don't know. Yeah.
Random.
Right.
This is a good segment, Sam. I think this is going to get us a lot more listeners.
I think so. And then on the desk and books. Got my books. So let's see what we got.
Ah, do you know what? I've not used these yet.
There we go. Books.
Oh, yeah, I don't read.
Yeah.
I really should, though.
That's from my police days. That big ass book. It's Fundamentals of Traffic Crash Reconstruction. I still got that book. If you really want to get in there,
I've not used these yet.
Jobby. What is that?
These are cool. I won these.
Personal
thing? No, this is Mike's microphones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Oh, he got a new. Pepper got a new laptop. Oh, the ZenBook. Yeah,
oh, the ZenBook, nice. Yeah, they are nice. 2.8K OLED.
Yeah, and I figure he looks like the kind of guy who would still have a whole bunch of HD DVDs. Oh, I wish I had. I had one, and I think I still have it. I don't know where it's at though. can't remember what movie it is, but I kept it just because I knew it was like a nostalgia thing. And,
does anyone know this brand? Proper like budget brand, Bluedio.
Wow.
Yeah, these were really cheap, but the build is actually really nice on them.
And you get a metal Xbox Game Pass. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wow.
With these?
No, with this,
no, I'm joking.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
That's do you know what? I'm in the market for a laptop, so.
Yeah. So.
Another classic film.
Forrest Gump.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Got some good shit here.
Road to Perdition. God, not a fan. It's okay.
Not a fan, though.
It's okay. It's not a bad movie. It's just, I guess not my genre.
A paintbrush.
Okay, that's good.
I told you, my wife's a teacher, said there's random stuff in here. It's like a... Yeah, I'll stop there because it's... I could just show you loads of Blu-rays.
Apparently Bluedio, I guess they kind of...
Yes, they did. They did.
That was kind of their company. Well, and that's why it is. That's why you don't... First of all, I don't know why you would treat Jeff dirty. He is... Yeah,
because he'd done a lot of their stuff as well, which is partly why I got them headphones, because they were a real budget end one I could get. And yeah, how could you do him dirty?
Yeah, real solid chap, and you know, so I guess that.
Do you know what I thought that's really upsetting? You know, GameSkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's unable to carry on full time on YouTube, which is really sad because he's a fantastic creator.
Yeah.
It's really sad to see that. Really, really sad to see that.
I've noticed lately there's a couple of people that I've followed that are kind of talking, you know, like Trenton. You know, Trent was talking about struggling with his channel. Viper had a whole YouTube stream about it, talking about having some issues, and then GameSkey. So it's
tough.
Yeah, well, tough. I mean, especially what you're trying to do. I mean, this is a job, and it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of stress, and that's why I like to keep it as a hobby. I mean, this is just something fun I like to do with my favorite mate. Right? We just talk about tech, or like me, I come up with segments where we go through our drawers randomly for no reason at all.
Why not? Yeah. But this is what we like about it is community. We're not really doing it to earn any money, and that's why, like I said, I like the Snapdragon things. It's all community. It's good.
Yeah. So, as I guess so, Google I/O. When is Google I/O? Is that next month? Is it in May? I think it's in April, right? Google I/O.
We're useless.
I don't know.
I always forget. This is where you need
May 10th. That's
May
what Google.
10th.
See, that's what Google's for. You don't have to remember all this shit. That's why you Google it, right? So
you just say hey.
You just say hey G, and then
hey G.
Do your thing. Now I might have triggered your phone if you've changed your keyword to hey G. Then I still triggered your phone. But
if you have, why hey G?
Right. I mean, like, why can't it be like hey Heavy D? Like, I'm just saying. So
Heavy
hopefully they'll talk about the Pixel Fold, and I'll see. But I'm gonna kind of wait and see. I'd like to get it second week of May. Yep. See.
Talking of G, we've had Gigi.
Yeah.
Confirmed, haven't we?
Well, she said yeah. So according to Gigi, she is going to be not next week, but it would be April 2nd. That's when she's available. So hopefully we'll have Gigi on. Rachel. It'll be a good chat. And this time I promise I won't butcher her name the entire podcast. I've learned from my mistakes. Well,
don't promise anything, Sam. Do not promise anything.
Yeah, it's sad to see. GameSkey's pretty awesome. Yeah.
He's so good. His channel is so good. It's not the end of his channel, so like this, it's not like that. But it's the fact that he's going from full time, and he sold a lot of his like best gear as well. So sad, man. Hate seeing it.
Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah,
do you know if you want to support him, he has got a store where he sells merch, and it's pretty cool. The stuff is pretty cool. So if you want to support GameSkey, check out his store, maybe buy something. Might help him a bit. I don't know.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, I mean, that's what you have to do. And like, I mean, it's, you have to, unfortunately, sometimes you got to kind of do this, and then you got to, you got to see what works for you, man. And it's like, a subscriber count. But, it's, who knows? I mean, hopefully he just takes a little break, and then he can, decide to get back in the game. Because, yeah, I do like his content. He's one of my favorite creators. And But yeah, a lot of people have been talking lately about YouTube and just like the algorithm and just the grind and then getting to them. Like I said, Trenton's one of my favorite people to talk to. He's just such just a real laid back and a very nice and intelligent creator. And the fact that he's like, I don't know what else to do. You know, Jason Lewis is another one. He's struggled for a while now trying to figure out like what his channels looks. You know, it's like that's real. So like
just quickly on GameSkey as well. I watched one of his videos recently, and it was a keyboard which is unique for his channel, but it's a keyboard by Moondrop, and it's got a built-in DAC in the keyboard. Really cool. Yeah, definitely check that out. I mean, it's a silly price. I think it was $300 to $400 for a keyboard, but I mean, with the built-in DACs, it's impressive, and it looked like a beautiful, like retro style keyboard.
Yep.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, I don't know about a couple $100. I don't know, $300 for a keyboard's a little bit more than I would.
A little bit steep, yeah. But apparently the DAC that's in it, the DAC it's on itself, if you bought it, is $189. So when you put that into it, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep. And then funny how this works out. You love it, you work for it, and then you get burned out. You know, yeah. Again, I think also too is I think some of that's changing. Short form starting to change it up a little bit, and that's what Michael just mentioned. It, you know, there's some disruption in content, right? And like you got all these, you got short form, you got Instagram's doing it, you got TikTok's doing it. You know, everybody. So it's kind of disrupting how the good old fashioned. And then somebody made a comment, and I don't know. I think it was Jason Lewis who posted, "Would you watch a video that's more than 25 minutes?" I'm like, it depends on the creator.
Yeah.
Is it a creator that I really like? Yeah, I could watch a video. I've watched 22, 25-minute video. To me, some of those videos are, if they're informational, they're really good value. That's good production. It's like watching a little mini, documentary or a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I mean, you'd think nothing of watching a documentary that was 35 to 45 minutes if it was interesting.
See, me, on the flip side, I don't really like short form. I don't really like that much.
It depends. Yeah, I was gonna say, and it's right. It depends on if it's flossy. Yeah, flossy. I watched the Snyder Cut even on a phone that I wouldn't even buy. Like I'm not getting the S23, and I still watched most. No, I didn't sit the entire 2 hours. I broke it up. I was doing some exercises. I came back and watched part of it. But yeah, it just really depends. But yeah, short forms kind of change some things. So then there's sponsorships and there's AdSense and revenue and how that's going to change. I mean, it's just. I guess a lot of people said they're having issues with their AdSense, right? Or the revenue dynamic is changing and it's actually lower, so who knows? And that's why for people who decided to get into YouTube full time, that's their full-time job and stuff like that. Oh, you got to have some stones to do that, man. Cause that's taking some chances. You got to really have a leap of faith. I don't know if I can do it. Honestly, anybody who has done it and has leveraged it, God, more power to you. You have some bravery. Cause I don't think I could I definitely couldn't do it.
I couldn't. I'd be awful.
But also I'm not making the kind of revenue that a lot of some of these creators, some of these creators are making, probably pretty decent revenue. Especially the ones that are in like, our man, Chris Barraclaw. He's close to 1 million subs. I'm sure he does okay, but like I don't know how well they do because I don't really know the $1 to $1. Like if you have this many subs, it happens. I don't know. And I don't like to get involved in people's finances.
I'm sure Chris does other stuff as well.
I know he has also. He's got he has his own personal. I think he does writing and he
Yeah, he's an author. He's got a few books out. Yeah.
So he's definitely got his own work, but it's just weird.
He's got his OnlyFans, Mr. Wanksock OnlyFans.
Yeah.
No, that's not really a thing. Don't look it up if anyone does.
Well, DT, good thing because DT was already tabbing over to his next tab. Yeah, who went short form? It was like 20 hours of Psychonauts documentary. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Yeah, documentaries, right? They're always a lot of fun. One of my favorite genres of anything.
I like documentaries. There's a new one on the plane that went missing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's on Netflix. Well, in the UK Netflix anyway. Sit down on there. I need to watch that.
MPT discussions are coming back. Yeah, I mean, it's funny how you didn't think something really landed with people, and then they give you feedback and say, hey, we really like the discussions and the content and how that works. So, yeah, so Mike's bringing that back. So, it's a little bit of kind of taking some chances and trying to get new content, but also about people who listen to the feedback of the comedians and say, hey, that segment you guys kind of dabbled in, I kind of really like that. I really think that's a good thing. You should try to expand on it. So that MH370. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Check it out. I'm going to watch that myself. Be quite interesting.
Well, the first episode of Ted Lasso was.
Oh yeah. You said you was looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I need to watch Last of Us still. I've not checked it out.
I played the game. Maybe I didn't get into it long enough. I just could not get into it.
No, I need to give it a go because I think I'd like it. But
I've started. I told you I started playing Elden Ring. Fuck that game hard. God damn, you're gonna die a lot. Oh,
that's good. That's good though. You want a game to be challenging.
Well, yeah. There's challenging, and then there's like you go into that game, and if you don't do any research at all, and you've never played anything by that,
okay.
Holy shit.
What's embarrassing is when you go to the start, Sam's got it as rookie.
Oh man, I mean it's crushingly hard. Like just
is it?
Yeah, it's not easy. But what's cool is yesterday I finally and anybody's played the game. So the first area you get to is called Limgrave, kind of like, and it's a little area. There's a bunch of soldiers, and there's a guy with a spear. It's kind of like a champion kind of guy. And I swear to God, it took me a week to finally beat this fucking dude. I mean, I probably went after him about 50 times, and finally I was able to beat him. And the cool part about games like that is when you do actually do that, there's genuine.
Yeah.
Like you're like, yes. I was like,
you just scored a goal.
Yeah, exactly. Like, sliding across, like man of the match kind of stuff. Yeah, it was great, right? I mean, that's the only problem with those kind of games is they're crushingly hard. But when you actually do have some kind of a challenge, or you get past the part, like I couldn't beat that guy. I mean, he was killing me every fucking.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's good, because then there's a real sense of achievement when you actually.
It was cool. And I still have that, and I still have got. I'm still playing Forbidden West, and by the way, Lance Reddick dying, that fucking sucks, man.
Oh yeah, God, big time.
Low ass. It was funny because his Twitter account was active. He was always there with his animals, right, his dogs, and I just love Lance Reddick. I love his voice.
Yeah,
I loved him in Destiny. He's in the Destinies. Commander Zavala. He's obviously in Forbidden West, right? He's in all
John Wick 3.
Yeah, John Wick 4 is supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, and then all of a sudden it was like I just had done seeing his Twitter. I started following him on Twitter, and he had this thing with his dog, and then I saw it come across my feed that he passed away. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Damn,
it your fault. You started following him on Twitter.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Get him to. Do not let Sam follow you.
No, I was just but that is just depressing, man. And
that's
just God.
It's way too young to. Way
60,
too young.
Yeah. And then when you're like my age, like I turned 48 this year, you start seeing that kind of shit, and you're my age, you go, oh boy. So but he seemed like a really nice man, a really good.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
dynamic voice. Like I loved Lance Reddick. Every movie he did was awesome. And it's a shame. So rest in peace, my friend.
Big loss.
Yeah,
rest in peace.
So, but I guess we're right at the hour. So we.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Have you got any more drawers to go down quickly? That sounded dodgy as hell. Sorry.
I didn't say it. This guy did. I didn't say it.
We're going down Sam's drawers.
Right. We're not going down my drawers anymore today. But so that's probably gonna be the stream for today. We've kind of stretched it on long enough. I think we talked a little tech, a little sport. We went through our desk drawers here to see what kind of stuff we've just shoved in there. And then here's a challenge. Do yourself a favor. Go through your own desk drawer and see how much. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has. Do you have in the kitchen? Do you have in one of his rooms? Do you have one of those drawers that just you throw shit in?
Pencils,
pens,
this
twisted ties and all.
Sam, right? This is what Lauren does. So Lauren's really good at tidying up, but what she does is just shove shit in drawers. So most of our drawers are like that.
Right. I've got 3 or 4 drawers in the house that literally is it's pretty terrible. It's just stuff like screwdrivers and tape. And all sorts of batteries.
I've got candles all over the place.
Candles, little photos, right? Little shoved in drawers. Pencils, pens, even ones that are broken that don't work. Fuck it. So do yourself a favor. Yeah, exactly. Like Peter says. Who doesn't have a drawer like that? So do yourself a favor. Maybe decide this week, that's the challenge, right? Go look at one of your desk drawers, or your kitchen drawers, or whatever, and see if you can find stuff. You might find stuff you lost.
And what I want to see as well is please tweet us. Some random stuff.
Podcast and let us know. Take a picture of your drawer, and when you open it up and take a look at it and see what you got in there. And,
I want to see what random stuff people have got.
Jimmy wants 5 more minutes. Who wants 5 more minutes?
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. That's what Jimmy's saying right now.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, the tables. Yeah, that's another thing. And sometimes the kitchen table at our house gets piled. Also, the corner of the countertops in the kitchen, the far corner. Of the pantry,
shove it in there.
Oh, mail. I think there's like bars of soap we bought. All sorts of shit. So yeah. Okay. We'll go for 5 more minutes. That's it. But also too, and if you don't know, if you haven't been following, I think El Jefe stream just went live. So if y'all want to bounce for that, you can. We wouldn't mind if you guys left.
We won't hold it against you. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Very much appreciated.
£2. All right. There you go.
It's a nice message as well. Stay hydrated, people.
Stay hydrated, stay strict, and have a great week. So, like I said, that's another thing too, is I got to be careful because I know Jeff streams right around 4 o'clock or so our time. But he's obviously 2 o'clock his time. So let's see. What is it? Yeah. So you gotta get a laptop. Now would you buy like a proper Windows laptop or is like a Surface?
Me? That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, but I want touchscreen.
Oh, so like maybe would you like a Surface maybe, or do you need something with a little bit more power? Do you want to spend the money? Like, what are you looking at? I
want a bit of power because I might do some video editing on there. Well, I've been fine doing video editing on my phone, to be honest. But yeah, I might do some more longer form videos eventually. Plus, I'm thinking of getting Lightroom, the full version as well. At the moment, I do the mobile edition.
Oh, okay. So he's going to be live at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, cool. So little less than an hour. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure because I know that I like.
No, because we're early, aren't we? No, we're not.
Yeah. So that'd be 5 o'clock Central. So he's in 50 minutes, 50 minutes. He's going to go
50.
So just don't forget. So once you're done listening to us, if you can handle it, go over there to a person who does a lot better on a live stream than us, who's actually a lot more popular, who's a lot better looking, and also probably has better content generally.
It's not better. It's just different.
It's just different. But yeah, don't forget.
More professional looking.
But yeah, so I didn't know if you were looking for like.
Yeah, no, I quite like the look of the Asus laptops. Ibrahim just said that Asus laptops are good, and yeah, I agree. There's ones I looked at. See, I was toying with a Chromebook for a long time, right? A long time. But like I say, because I was looking at high-end ones, if I'm going to pay that sort of price, I might as well get a laptop, right? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I mean, but I like Piotr's comment about like the Huawei. I mean, would you?
Yeah, the Huawei's a good shout, definitely. They're really good laptops, and I'm a big Huawei fan. To be fair, I do like Huawei.
I mean, honestly, if I had, I mean, I'm kind of partial to the Surface line because I've had a couple. My wife's got a Surface Pro 4. That's been good for her. She rarely uses it. And then I had a Surface Book and a Surface Book 2 back in the day, so I like those. So
I want pen input as well. I do want pen input.
Yeah, I mean, HP has one. I know my work computer is an HP. It's the 360, so it's a 2-in-1.
I like HP.
And I don't like this one. I already had a main board failure and a battery.
Oh, really?
Battery swell on me. So
I like seen the HP Dragonfly Chromebook.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm talking about my work computer, so definitely, I wish we had different options. Apparently my work has a contract with HP. I'm not a big fan of their laptops. They're okay. I've had some bad luck. I had my previous laptop's battery exploded or swelled, so I had to come replace it. And then about 2 months ago, I had a main board failure for no reason. Just one day I tried to power it on one day for work and just would not turn.
HP are good to sort it out, aren't they? How long have you had it?
Well, of course, where I work, they're like, I mean, they.
Oh,
I had a loaner from Desktop Services that day, and then they came out to fix it. A service ticket. They had it fixed. They had it replaced. I brought it to the bank. They replaced it, and I came back. I put it in on Friday. It was back on Monday morning. The guy came out.
Nice.
So, yeah, they don't mess around with that. But yeah, I just generally. Well, it didn't explode.
So I'd say as a channel that's convinced me that Chromebooks are good. You've obviously heard of Chrome Unboxed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it didn't explode. I'm sorry, but it swelled to the point where it completely cracked it popped the bottom panel. It split it. I mean, it cracked it in half, and then
that's pretty frightening.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Now, to be
fair,
had
that been on your lap?
Yeah, well, it never is because I put it on my desk. But yeah.
Yeah, but had it been, bloody hell.
Yeah. So and then of course I had the new one just a couple months with the main board failure. So I haven't had a lot of luck. The first laptop I ever got, that one was pretty solid. I had it the entire, but we switch them out every 2 years. So every 2 years.
Okay.
So they have a 2-year warranty on them, and that's when we switch them out. So on the top of my laptop, it has a date, the sticker, and then they send you, they put you in a thing, and then they go and they copy all the hard drive over, they mirrored it, and they set all your stuff up, and they hand you a new one.
That's pretty good every 2 years.
Yeah.
And do you get a brand new device, or do you get like?
No, brand new.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's decent.
Yeah, they got the charger. I mean the dock. They hand it, but I'm saying the laptop, and they just gave it to me, brand new. And they said, "Okay, your software's all installed. Just here you go. It's all set up."
Nice. I like the sound effect as well.
Yeah, all good.
Do they actually do that?
No, they do not. No, they just hand it to you. But they're always brand new. But yeah, I guess the other ones, they recycle them. They'll send them out, and they'll wipe the drives, and they'll recycle them. They're pretty good. About every 2 years. I think actually I went about a year and a half. About a year over on this other one. It was right at almost 3 before I got a replacement because, well, I think it was because of COVID.
Yeah,
that kind of threw off everything. Just getting laptops in general was kind of tough. So, but yeah, it's weird having fans.
So I'm thinking if I get a Windows laptop, I need at least 12 gig of RAM.
Probably so.
Windows laptops are quite heavy on RAM, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think. I think so. I mean, if you're going to be doing this now, if you're just doing stuff like just putzing around on it, you probably don't need the RAM. But I would say if you're doing what you're going to do, I would at least go with 12. Yeah,
that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's the thing though. I am actually happy doing all these things on my phones, which I pay a lot of money for, and
yeah. I got my game on this. I've got a 16 gigs of RAM. It's a Ryzen 7 5800. 3.4 gig and 16 gig.
Everyone's saying go for 16. Yeah. Okay.
So I got
okay, I'll take that on board. Makes sense.
Go for 16. There you go. So he's the minimum, especially for your, so there you go. Let the folks that know what's going on. But yeah, look for 16 if you can get it.
So I want one that you can potentially upgrade in the future as well, because I know some brands are better than others with laptops for that.
So you should go on the channel. NTP podcast. You should go either on our Twitter and give Joe some recommendations. Some brands.
Yeah, please do, guys. Yeah,
help him out for people who've just recently purchased laptops who are good at. I know Barry's probably got some good ideas. Help Joe. Hashtag help Joe buy a laptop. That's what we should do, right?
I like Aditya's comment. 64 gig of RAM, 5 terabyte in case, just in case you want to open Chrome.
Right, in case you want to melt something. It's all good.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's 7 extra minutes, so we're done. I know I love Mike.
There you go, Jimmy.
I love Jimmy and Mike and everybody, but man, it's time to go. So,
massive thank you to all the people in the chat, the old faces and the new faces as well. It was nice to see some new faces today.
Absolutely, and we appreciate the super chat. Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Jimmy, you legend.
So remember, stay hydrated and enjoy your week in tech. We don't have a guest scheduled next week, but I'm going to try to see if I can scrounge up somebody. Maybe we'll surprise you, but definitely, hopefully, on April 2nd, that show is going to be great. You might want to tune in because we'll have Rachel. Gigi is going to be on the chat. Kimmy's going to be on.
Rachel, Reggie, I need to be a name. I need to give me a name.
Well, you're going to have to screw up something. You can call
I could be Randy. I'll be Randy.
Randy Bobandy. Yeah, like cheeseburgers. Yeah.
I do like cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Good day, all. Nicholas and Piotr.
Hey.
So, yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. And Ronald McDonald. That'd be cool.
Ronald, yeah.
Well, that's it for the Nomad Tech Project for, again, the date of March 19th, 2023. Again, we'll be back next Sunday, 3 p.m., 8 p.m., because we're still waiting for a British summertime to happen, which is going to probably happen fairly soon.
Couple of weeks, yeah.
So until then, enjoy your tech and stay hydrated and stay safe out there and do some fun stuff with your tech. And by the way, look for that drawer in your house. Go through it.
Tweet us. Tweet us your random stuff.
Tweet us your random drawer pictures as far as the drawer that's got stuff in it when it comes to junk. That didn't even help. I couldn't get away from it. Just couldn't get away.
The drawer with your stuff in it.
With junk. Yeah.
The drunk in it.
No.
We're gonna get some random pictures. We're gonna be thrown off Twitter.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
Oh God.
Lose our jobs. Where to direct the tweets? So it's at NTP_podcast? Is that what it is?
__. Had to do 2 underscores.
Okay, there you go.
For it to work.
Yeah. So put it in the chit chat.
Yeah.
So
NTP __ podcast. That is us. I'm sure it's us. I hope it's us. If I've got it wrong, that's embarrassing.
That's it. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah. So go look for that. Let us know.
No, it's not NPT. Nomad Tech Project.
Oh, there you go. See, I screwed it up. NTP. Podcast, right?
Yeah. Do you know what? I've got the chat here. I could have done the same. I let you do the work.
Front of your mouth. There you go. NTP. There you go.
NTP.
So yeah. So send us your pictures of the junk drawer in your house and see what's going on. And yeah. And then we'll be back next Sunday, and we'll see if we get anybody to actually.
We need to sort out a guest. Yeah, I need to pull my finger out. Sorry, Sam.
It's okay.
I don't message anyone ever.
But
so lazy.
If messaging doesn't happen, the beatings will begin.
Yep.
All right. For Sam and Joe, this is Nomad Tech Project. Enjoy your tech. We'll be back next Sunday, 3 p.m., 8 p.m. BST. Again, not BST, GMT. Right.
GMT. Although everyone just said it is next week.
Is it next week? Oh, next Sunday is BST. So there you go. I got it right. An accident. So it'll be 9 o'clock BST in the UK and 3 p.m. Central Standard Time in the United States. Again, be excellent to each other. Enjoy your tech. We'll be back next Sunday. Take care of yourselves. We love you guys. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you as always. Take care.
Bye-bye.